A line of severe storms is headed for Georgia tonight. I'll break down the timing and risks of these storms as they pass over your neighborhood.
Local officials taking measures at public locations to make sure you follow the rules during this pandemic.
How a local fashion designer is helping to stop the spread of coronavirus one stitch at a time.
But first, parts of our area in for severe weather tonight, including a tornado warning in northwest Georgia. Thanks for joining us. Good evening. I'm Sean Gables.
Hi, Sean, and everybody at home. I'm Mike Dunstan in for Rick Feldbaum. Let's get you over to meteorologist Ella Dorsey, who is tracking that breaking weather. Ella.
Mike, it's a tornado watch, and it's out until 1 a.m. for northwest Georgia. This includes Polk County, Bartow County, Floyd County, Gordon County, and up through Whitfield County. These areas are the most likely to see strong storms as they move in. And as you can see, the line is approaching northwest Georgia right now. These red boxes outside of Chattanooga and Huntsville are tornado-warned storms. As it heads into our area, it will weaken a little bit. So the Storm Prediction Center has that really enhanced risk, the bull-pointed area for the most severe weather, right where those tornado warnings are occurring right now. So now that the sun is setting, we're losing heating of the day. The storms will start to weaken. They're also moving into cooler air here in Georgia. However, still northwest Georgia, including North Fulton County and parts of North Metro, are under a level 2 risk for severe weather. What that means is isolated strong storms are likely. Severe weather is likely between now and around midnight. You can see by 10 p.m. it's affecting Ellijay to Rome. By midnight, it has moved into Metro Atlanta. And by 3 a.m., it's moving out of our state. So this will just be a quick line of strong storms. The biggest threat is going to be for heavy rain, a medium threat for strong winds, and a low threat for tornadoes. But we still could see 1 or 2 tornadic storms. Coming up, I'll pinpoint the exact timing for where you live and we'll break down the risks. Stay tuned.
There are now more than 1,000 confirmed cases of the coronavirus in Georgia. New numbers released tonight show 1,097 cases across the state. That's up from 800 just last night. There are now 38 deaths blamed on the outbreak. Here's a look at the coronavirus hotspots in Georgia. Fulton County has the most cases with 191. DeKalb and Dougherty both have more than 100 cases, and Cobb County has 90. We have some breaking news that we're following tonight. 2 more metro Atlanta areas going on lockdown. Cobb County and Brookhaven and DeKalb County are ordering residents to shelter in place. That means stay home unless you're getting essentials like food or medical supplies, or you work at an essential business.
Well, Sean, tonight, some big problems at Atlanta hospitals in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak. Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms telling us today intensive care units in hospitals across the city are at capacity. Meantime, the city of Atlanta is also on lockdown. The mayor ordering nearly 500,000 residents to stay home. Businesses that are non-essential have to close at least for 2 weeks. Atlantans, though, can still leave their homes for essential services. Those include cleaners, laundromats, health services, banks, and restaurants that have takeout and delivery. You know, Atlanta parks and the Beltline are still open. However, some counties here in Metro Atlanta are closing their green spaces to cut down on crowds. Tonight, CBS 46's Tracy Bragg explaining how officials plan to enforce those rules.
Today, I've seen a lot of this. Caution tape and barriers up throughout the park, and officials say it's all in the name of public health.
I've been stuck in the house. We just needed some fresh air.
That need for fresh air and exercise led Gabrielle Sumlin and her 3 youngsters to Alexander Park, where they found this: lockdown playgrounds. Bruce Bennett and his pup Noah found locks and chains on their daily walk to the dog park.
I think it makes sense to do that. I like having the park open. I can understand them closing certain parts of it, though.
This week, Gwinnett County officials announced all playgrounds, dog parks, pavilions, and other gathering sites inside county parks are closed, all to aid in the battle against COVID-19. For those thinking of breaking the new rules, you may want to read the fine print. You could face a fine up to $1,000 and 60 days in jail.
I think that's too much. I think they need to give us all a break right now.
In DeKalb County, all playgrounds are closed. In Cobb, officials decided to close every park in the county. While Atlanta's mayor locked down the city, she decided to leave the parks and the Beltline untouched.
It's important for mental and physical and emotional well-being that people still be able to go out and get some fresh air and get some exercise.
But that could change if the rules aren't followed.
We ask people to please allow us to leave those places open by not congregating, space yourself out, go at different times of day, and go explore other areas of the Beltline Trail that aren't as densely populated.
Officials also wanted to remind you to wash your hands multiple times and sanitize if you come here or any other public place. Reporting in Gwinnett County, I'm Trayson Bragg, CBS 46 News.
Trayson, thank you. At the state level, Governor Brian Kemp's stay-at-home order is now in effect. It only applies to residents and long-term care facilities and those who have an increased risk of contracting COVID-19. Kemp says those who have chronic lung conditions or cancer should stay at home. This week, Governor Kemp will be holding an hour-long virtual town hall on coronavirus. You can watch it live on CBS 46 News starting Thursday night at 8. You'll be able to ask questions from the governor along with other state and local health experts.